What is the worst thing you've seen someone get addicted to that wasn't any form of drug like substance or alcohol?
Gambling. Witnessed a friend blow $190,000 last year.
Shopping. A friend's GF barely leaves the house except for work, and she shops online obsessively. Their garage is a solid cube of stuff, much of it unopened. Every inch of their home is crammed. There must be 150 scented candles in that house. He says he comes home every day to a stack of deliveries. This will sound stupid, but World of Warcraft. I know a person who lost an incredible job and broke up her at least seemingly good relationship due to their complete addiction to World of Warcraft.
Me, gambling. FML started go last week. Hope I'm done for good. Pudding. I worked with a guy whose wife signed him up for a Pudding of the Month club as a gag gift. Turns out the guy really likes pudding. I borrowed a power saw from him one time and he showed me a section of his basement that was just shelves and shelves of pudding. Pudding cups, instant. Pudding, the kind you have to cook. He even had a chest freezer filled with some weird foreign kind of pudding pop. He actually looked pretty good considering all the sugar he ate.
TikTok, social media, doom scrolling ... and every day I see more and more examples. Even worse, some days I am one, ETA a good and dandy cognitive dissonance tool.
Tats, I have a friend who is in a lot of debt, but whenever he gets payday he gets some new ink instead of paying down his debt.
A toxic boy. It was like my daughter was a junkie for him, and he treated her like shit. It was horrible. She would cry every day. The littlest thing would make her bawl. Finally, when she was crying one day, and said, I feel like I'm dying inside, I told her dad we needed to do something. I took her to a faraway state where my best friend lives, and we gave her a month-long vacay. She had a blast. Their relationship didn't even last 3 days. When she got home, I think she realized there was more to life, which was the goal.
Relationships, when someone can't stand being single for any length of time. And once they enter that relationship, they push all other friends aside because that new man, woman is all that matters.
Food is one, and nasal spray.
Candy Crush. It's digital cocaine.
That one fiancé of my father hated stuff to stay the same. So she made it a habit, addiction to change everything all the time. We painted the hallway like 3 times in a year. She jumped jobs constantly, and apparently even love was like that for her. She was unfaithful too. Her ex with my father, and apparently with someone else on my father. I always found it funny to make change your habit, as she tried to avoid having habits, but with that had quite a weird one. You ever met someone who drank Diet Coke? You either don't drink it or you're obsessed with it.
Reddit lol.
Self-harm.